my favorite pottery people. I'm Sarah. We're in the garage, so you know what that means. Glaze kiln loading. I have been, and as I'm sure all of you right now are, literally crunch time. It's go time. And I have been glazing and creating, so I'm going to have quite a few kiln loads in the next little while. So I'm going to do my best, my very best to actually film them all, because I have a market in less than 2 weeks and it's literally head down and go. With that said, I am very excited about some of the pieces in here. I'm nervous as always because, there's some new things in here, and no, I don't have before pictures. I'm going to tell you that right now. Didn't have time to take them, and that's going to be too bad, so sad for me, because I was literally slapping glaze on. So, but with that said, I am going to do the best. I think I'm doing okay in the memory bank today, but we'll see how that goes. Anyways, I did the cone 5.5 slow cool program, top temp 2170, and that seems to be working for me, so I'm going to stay with it. Whoop, flies. Wasp, actually. I can't believe it. Okay, it's the middle of November. Oh, wait. Sorry. Woo. It's the middle of November. If you know anything about Canadian weather, I have the garage open. It's a sunny day. I am outside in a sweatshirt, and it's not normal. This is not normal in Southern Ontario right now. So I'm not complaining because I'm not a winter girl, but wowza. Okay, it's actually really been a very, very mild fall. I'm wasting time, so come on in. Let's do this. Let's do this. The kiln currently is at 54 degrees Fahrenheit. Whoopsie. 54 degrees Fahrenheit on the inside. I hope it's not too dark right now. I hope this is, I'm trying. I do have extra auxiliary lighting, but the garage door is wide open. All right, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Da-da-da. Here. This is new. Okay, so that's turned out really good, and it didn't slump. So I'm using the new GR Pottery forms that came out, and I really love the profile of this. So this is just like a holiday platter, and I actually put a foot on it. I probably could have done a second coat or third coat here. That is a red fire brick, or fire brick red, deep fire brick by AMACO as the base. And I did it all on the back. You can see I did enough here, but I didn't do quite as much in the foot. It's on TUCKERS speckled clay, their spec. And then on the front side, I rolled in texture, and I then didn't add texture on the sides, and then I rolled in a band of texture along here with a new MKM roller, which I actually quite like. And then this is the, again, the deep fire brick by AMACO, coupled with a coat or two, I can't remember exactly, of MAYCO's Flux, Light Flux, which is giving that kind of Christmas vibe. And then down the middle, this is just soft white. So that is Spectrum's soft white, which I quite like. It breaks nicely on texture. There's a bit of warmth to it, and a little hint of the pinky hues. So yeah, the new GR Pottery forms, really digging it. I've been playing a lot with that. So let me know, and I've been thinking if I have time whether I'm going to put some gold luster in here. I may or may not. Let me know in the comments what you think, if I should do that. I always love your feedback. So I just used my old kiln shelf, half shelf here, so I could put that in and heat in my kiln. Oh, okay, all right, okay. So here's my cone pack. So I've got a pretty good fire. So we've got cone 5, definitely, cone 6, yep, 6 and a bit. So that's where I was heading for, 5.5. So 6 and a bit, not quite a full blown 6, and 7 began to bend, but the heat work is showing that I got a really good fire, so I'm very pleased with that. Now, let's see. So I was playing a lot. Oh, yes, okay, that's lovely. Butterkeeper. You know me, I have to stay true to my pinks, and yes, I'm very happy with that. So this is the Butterkeeper, the base, and the rim. As you know, I've been using the alumina hydrate on the rim. So alumina hydrate mixed into my wax. So I'm using like a couple of tablespoons of alumina hydrate in my wax resist, and I paint it on the rim after I've glazed it, just to help prevent warping of my butter keepers. If you've been following me for any length of time, you know that I was struggling with that and I was getting a lot of warping. But this is really, look at it's perfectly round. It is exactly as I had thrown it and trimmed it. So on the inside I did, this is only a soft red, and soft red to here, and then the top is the soft white, which are both Spectrum glazes. And I did, there's dust, sorry, because of the alumina hydrate. I did use a carved in a texture here just to show off, you can see the depth of color. But I absolutely love soft white. I'm digging it more so than the pearl white. I just really like the way it plays. So that's the soft white with the soft red, and same here. And I did it on B-Mix. So this is Laguna's B-Mix clay. Love working with it. Just got to give it a light sanding on the bottom. And let's see if my butter keeper is going to work. I've been making them a bit smaller. I used to make them enormous. So perfect fit. Oh, excellent. Okay, so that's good. Love that. And so this was a request from one of my stores that I'm in. They suggested I make these. Now I've got some of the dust there, which is fine. They suggested I make some of these, and so I did. So these are for your flowers. So in a flower arrangement, you put this on top of your vase, and it just helps to keep the flowers, or you know, whatever, separated. So I made a variety of them, and in different colors. To see, I didn't glaze the back, and I just used, I have, this is the Tuckers speckled clay, and I just drilled in different hole patterns depending. So that is just the actual red from Firebrick Red on its own. I think it's two very, I'm a heavy glazer, so that's two heavy coats. I had rolled in the heart with the MKM roller and then put some little holes. So hopefully I'll have to get these over to the store and see how they do. This is Louisiana Bayou and Floating Turquoise. So I just tried to do something kind of fun and playful. Doesn't matter which way you hold it, but you know I like that combo. I've been using that glaze combo a fair bit. This one is a Bougainvillea and Soft Red. Yes, I had to double check that. Yes, Bougainvillea and Soft Red. And I used, there's another one in here, and whoopsie, and how I fired them is I just used the stilts, but I just raised them up. And the reason I did that is because I you know, even though I did glaze in the hole, I didn't want it to dribble out and then have it fuse to the kiln shelf. I figured that would just elevate it a little bit more. And that one is just blue rutile or rutile, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And again, I just rolled out texture, cut it out, some holes, and Bob's your uncle. This is a refire. Two things are refires here. Oh, that one fused. Oh, okay, that's easy. It did. It ran off onto my cookie. I'd added new kiln wash before I did this, and this firing, and you can see it ran. And I just used. I have not thrown any of my raised cookies, so I desperately need to do that. And so this is a refire, and as you can see, refires don't always work. I ended up getting pinholes on this one. Isn't that interesting? The first fire, it was perfect. The first fire, no pinholing. The only reason I refired it was because of here. If you remember from a few videos back, I had some problems because I didn't attach it properly. I waited until there were two different moisture, and of course I had terrible cracking, and I tried using different fixes. They didn't work. I sanded it down. I tried the paper clay. It didn't work. Nothing worked. So the last fire, when I took it out, the rim was like crocodile skin. I sanded it down smooth, and now it's crocodile skin again with pinholes. So this is, I'm just getting rid of it. I can't fire it anymore. The colors though are gorgeous. I'll definitely do this again. This was Cactus from Spectrum. And then I did a band of curry from Spectrum, and I did a band of ginger from Spectrum. This is on Plainsman Clay 340, and that's a kind of a slight grade clay body. And then that's just the Pottery Supply House Clear. So at the very end I dunk it. So I love everything about the glaze. On a refire, you can't always get what you want, And the inside was actually, it was an error I bought by mistake. Not honeydew, moss mist by AMACO. And yeah, anyways, it's a pinhole mess. So that one's just gonna go in the trash. Done, done. And this too was the other one. So I had a pink one, a blue one, and this one is better. It ran nicely. So isn't that interesting? So this one did not pinhole at all. It fixed it a little bit, so I will drink out of this. I'm not going to sell it. It's much smoother than it was, but all here was cracked. And that is Louisiana Bayou with floating turquoise and Spanish moss and clear on the bottom. And again, fire 2 times, so you get very different results. But it was a travel mug that I was playing with, and that was Cirrus Flow on the inside with dribbles. So anyways, this will be mine. It looks like everything is fine about it. It's got a slight bit of texture. It's not going to drive me cuckoo. So it'll be my mug. But again, when you refire, you're never guaranteed anything. But it's always worth a shot because you're not happy with it in the first place. So maybe, you know, it comes out and it's better. That does happen. But it also comes out and it's worse. So if you are a maker like me, whether full-time or part-time, you know that the holiday season is the season right now. This is it. Fall season is when the most markets are. People are excited to shop for all the different holidays that are coming up. And yeah, it's crunch time. And if you've been following me, you know that I've taken on teaching this past fall season, which has been absolutely amazing and a lot of fun, but it does take up a little bit more of my time than originally I had planned. So I am really feeling the pinch right now. I also need to update my website. I'm sorry guys, I know some of you have emailed me and said, when are you updating your website? You know, and then I'm in 2 stores. So I've been updating my merchandise in 2 different stores. I'm a little behind. So I will be getting my website updated very shortly. And I'm also trying to create amazing, inspiring videos and edit them for you. This brings me to the sponsor of this video, which happens to be Skillshare. Social media is essential. It just is. So I'm really working on leveling that up and trying to create better and more engaging content, and Skillshare is helping me out. If you didn't know, Skillshare is the largest online learning community designed by creatives for creatives, with thousands of classes led by amazingly passionate people who share their tools, techniques, and experience. Skillshare classes use a learn by doing approach. Some of the classes I'm exploring are designed to help me with my pottery business. Some things such as productivity, marketing, social media, filming, editing, photography, you need photography, illustration, design, and so much more. With Skillshare, you get to learn at your own pace. Whether you're a beginner or advanced, there's something for you. Skillshare's learning paths make it easy to boost your skills with a lineup of classes that build on each other, so you are able to achieve your learning goals. As I mentioned, I need to work on my social media content, and I'm currently enrolled in Maggie Stara's social media content creation in Canva from beginner to advanced. Maggie is a digital marketer, online course instructor, and digital content creator. I've been using Canva for a few years now. It is an integral part of my business, but Maggie Stara's class is showing me how to get the most out of Canva. She's shown me how to make eye-catching content for my social media and videos for my pottery business. When you first sign up for Skillshare, you're going to be asked to share a little about your interests, and then Skillshare will immediately tailor recommendations suited to you. They've thought of everything. I have a link in my description box below. For the first 500 people to use that link will receive a free 1-month trial of Skillshare. Don't miss out. Hit the button. Thanks, Skillshare. Okay, so next shelf. But I made this cute little hat for Halloween. So I did a little witchy poo hat. This is with B-Mix, and yeah, so it just didn't make it in the kiln in time for my markets and for Halloween. So this here is Tuxedo. The black is Tuxedo. The purple is Purple Crystal. So Tuxedo is a stroke and coat from MAYCO. The purple is, or some people call it blue, but I think it's purple. Anyways, it's Purple Crystal. It's like a royal purple satin finish. So I had rolled in skull texture onto the band there and painted it in the satin purple from AMACO, and then the Boo was just, I want to say, oh right, I used, oh, what is it called? It's the new crystal glazes by AMACO. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. I'll list it on the screen here. But that's what I put there because I wanted to see if I could get, let me see if I do this, if I zoom in this way, if I will get better. If you can see, you can, where it pools, yeah, you can see some of the crystals, which I thought would be fun to like make it look, you know, just a little textured and interesting. So I rolled the clay to make it a little bit more like it was weathered something or another. And then I had written the word Boo, and I filled it with the tuxedo and then with the AMACO crystal, whatever it's called, on it. And I think that is adorable. So, I mean, if it doesn't go this year, I will have it for next year, but okay. Now I've got some ornaments in here. And I've been using these new, I can't remember what these are called either, but they are for your bead racks, but they're made of a different material. They will break very easily, but they don't bend. So they are really good for high temperature without the bend. And I'm able to apply a fair bit of weight on them. I'm still dispersing it evenly, but I was playing around here. So I just did some ornaments. I've got tons of ornaments coming. The red is AMACO's Deep Fabric Red, MAYCO's Light Flux. That is Cactus. This one is Cactus, so green with, oh, kind of looks like Spanish moss because you can see that kind of texture there. So I think I did Spanish moss over on the top over the cactus. And then this, I was experimenting. You can tell me what you prefer. So this is Pottery Supply House, their red wine. So I quite like red wine. It's a very beautiful, very high shine, stable glaze. And then I did it with the light flux. So the difference, I just wanted to compare the two. So they've got the deep fabric or the red wine. So this is AMACO and this is Pottery Supply House, but the top is, both have the soft, light flux. You can see it really blended out on this one on the back, whereas, let's get the focus in here, come on, it's focusing on me. You can see, I think I like this one, but let me know in the bottom, let me know what you think. So anyways, lots of these coming, not so much this kiln, I was doing some tests. These are some ornaments. I've got some other doohickeys I'm going to be adding to them to kind of finish, but they're just little Christmas trees. And this is on Pottery, not Pottery, this is on Tuckers. They're speckle clay. And I did my high wire in the back. And I just dipped these in Tuckers. They're white, they're shiny white glaze. Very, very stable. And then I did light flux on the top. I wanted to see if I'd get movement because their glaze is so stable. It did move some of the manganese, so the brown specks are a little bit more pronounced where I put the light flux. And you're also getting a little bit of pink, which is interesting. Totally my jam. But I've got some cute little, I got some nice ribbon that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to be attaching little gold bells to these. So got a few of these. I wanted to test them out to see how they were going to fire. And I've got magnets in here. Now, magnets, I'm going to tell you, I don't know. You know what? My magnets sell $5 a shot, and they're popular. People like to check them out. But it's also a good way to kind of play around with glazes. And I don't know what they are. I should have, but I can't remember. Anyway, lots of different ones, pinks, blues. I know that is just Celadon Blooms on B-Mix, which I quite like. So I think this is Floating Turquoise and Celadon Blooms. That's what I think. But I could be wrong. Of course, Amaryllis. You know, I use that a lot. It's quite pretty. And I want to say that's, oh, I know, that's Amaryllis and Sunshine or Sunrise, which I quite like. Now I'm glad I did it this way. Oh, darn it. Maybe I'm not. Because I'm now going to lose this. Ugh. So I have this is texture turquoise and blue root teal. That's it. So this is a spoon. This is not part of that video. This is another spoon. I kind of went light, and I'm glad I only fired one. I had three. I've made three. I'm going to add more of the texture turquoise. I think it's a bit too light of an application for what I want. But even though I waxed inside, I need to add, I got to put, whatchamacallit on here, because that's not coming out. And this is like it's so hard to drill out, but that's unlikely to come out because it is completely filled in. The glaze went around it and filled in the, I'm annoyed with myself right now for doing that. Anywho, live and learn. At least I'm not going to ruin three, so. Okay. Come in. All right, come. Let's go. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm really nervous, guys. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Are you ready? Da, 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 da. Oh, wow. Okay. That's new and that's gorgeous. Oh. Okay. Wee. Okay. I have to pull back. Okay. It's scary. Okay. For new potters, or for maybe just maybe not a potter at all, and you just enjoy watching these videos, or anyways, kiln openings are like the precipice of the creation. I hope that was the right word. Anyways, it's just like you've worked so long and so hard on your pieces. It takes weeks to get to this stage, and so many things can go wrong along the way, and it's a relief. It's anyways, I'm very excited because gambling and literally throwing caution out the window and trying something new is not always great right before market, but I am so pleased. Look at this. Wow. Okay. Oh, hello. So very different for me, but I'm really digging it. Look. Oh, what do you think of that combo? I love the way that went. I mean, it's kind of covered up the texture, but I'm really liking the way that played together. So that, my friends, look at that. Wow. Okay, so that is Holly Green from Spectrum ×2 and Kiwi Fruit ×2. Look at that. Okay. And on the outside, it was Louisiana Bayou on its own. On the outside, the white is the alumina hydrate, just so you get to see what the alumina hydrate. I don't take any chances with large pieces. Now that I will brush on the alumina hydrate, which is mixed into my wax. I don't know if I mentioned the ratio. It's a couple of tablespoons for like, I don't know, 3/4 of a cup of wax. You don't need a lot. And basically the wax, it just means to get the alumina hydrate on. The wax melts away, leaves the alumina hydrate like little ball bearings, so that your piece can actually move in the kiln, because that's what happens, believe it or not, as it shrinks and things sort of whatever, it allows it to move and your pieces don't warp. So yes. So I know I should be saving that, and some of you are probably watching that I don't cut my fingers on anything, but yes, so that, my friends, so this was also a GR pottery form that I used, and then I was inspired by Ceramics by Jazz, and I did this little beading along the edge and glazed it in really nicely. So that's just like a little, it could be, you could leave this beside your stove and keep your bottles of oil and salt and whatever in there, or you could have this as a trinket thing, or you could have hors d'oeuvres in here. It's just a very useful tool. Oh, I can't wait to see this in the sun. I need to see. Let me see in the sun. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, guys. Let me move the camera. So you need to see this in the sun, because that's next level. I can't even see it here. Look at that color. So this is on the red clay. This is on Tucker's smooth red clay. Really nice to throw with, and I like building with it. I like the color, and you can see Louisiana Bayou. And then look at the way it played along this edge here. So that combination is on the top rim, and so it really blended in nicely there. But look, if you like kind of that greeny, color. Like, that is quite gorgeous, if I do say so myself. Woohoo! Wow, that's like an emerald. Look at how it flows. Okay, I'm gonna be playing with that combo on a lot of things, because that's pretty spectacular. Okay, see, I do other things than that pink. Is that not gorgeous? I think that's like, wow. Okay. Okay, so I have some new things in here. New pieces. Oh, that, Audrey, I really like this glaze combo. I really do. Okay, so these are little salt. Oh, I meant to bring them. These are going to be little salt salt cellars. And a little place. I have little spoons to go on the side here, and so you're just going to be able to put your salt beside your stove so that you can, you know, fish it out. And the glaze combo on this is, on the top, it is deep fire brick times 2, and then MAYCO's a light flex times 2 to give me that, and it's on a texture, so you're getting that extra, you know, it just creates interest, and it played so nicely. And then the base is, I did honey flex and river birch, so it's 2 honey flex, 1 river birch on the bottom on B-Mix clay. Maybe go get the spoon. I'm gonna come right back. I originally had ordered these off of Amazon, and I don't think I made the little opening big enough. Let's see. Yeah, no. As I was testing it in greenware, I was like, oh, I needed to make it a little bit bigger. So then last minute I ordered these, which are equally as cute. And yeah, so that will just sit beside the stove like so, and then you can easily pick that up. That is actually I really like that combo. I'm not a big red person, but I really, really, really like this glaze combo. So that's how they're going to be sold. Super, super cute and very easy to make with the gallery on the inside, and done. All right, so I did a few of these and different colors throughout the kiln. So of course I did mine. Oh, it dribbled a little bit, so I got a little grinding to do on this one. But at least I had it freshened up my kiln wash, so it, oops, let's get in there. So it ran a little bit, so I'm going to have to do a little grinding on that one. So again, that is the soft white on the inside and the soft red on the outside on the bottom. Why is it focusing on the back of my, so that's soft red and soft white, and the lid, soft white, like so. It looks like pinholes, but it's not. They're sealed over in the, right in there. They're sealed over. I can see the shiny bit. It's perfectly fine. So that will work beautifully. And let's see, some butter keepers. Oh, here's another one. Oh, this turned out. Oh, so I had made butter keepers in this like a while ago. This combo, and can I tell you, they sold out so fast. I didn't even get them. I didn't even get a chance to put them up on any social media. So I will be getting this up. I love this combo. I don't know about you, but there's something very interesting. And I'm not a huge brown person, but these are all spectrum. So this is tapenade times 3. So you get these like almost like a smoky gray color. And then this is Morning Glory. So tapenade and Morning Glory, both spectrum glazes, and with a slight overlap at the top. And wow, I think that is pretty spectacular. I believe I got a butter keeper in here with this combo as well, but I'm not sure. Oh, I am sure because I think this is the bottom, as long as the top turned out. So that's a butter keeper, the bottom of it, same combo. So tapenade, tapenade and Morning Glory, but the lid I think is somewhere else. So this is, okay, let's do this one. Oh wow, okay. So this is on speckled clay, Tucker's speckled clay, and yeah, that's very pretty. Yes, please. Butter keeper. So we have a Louisiana Bayou, followed by floating turquoise. So floating turquoise on the bottom, Louisiana Bayou on the top. I've got the texture, that's just Louisiana Bayou on a texture. I literally just carve it, you know, with my tool on an angle and get a really nice texture, but it's smooth, like it's very smooth, like the way the glaze, let me see if I can get the shine on the top there so you can see that it's totally smooth. Oh, where's the shine? Yeah, oh, there. So I don't know if you can, it's smooth, but yeah, I mean, it's almost indetectable, the actual texture, but it still reveals the colors. So quite nice. This is on, I said, Tuckers, their spec, mid-smooth spec. And this is gonna be, I think, one of the last kiln loads, you're gonna see this maker's mark. I've got a new maker's mark. So right after this kiln load, I will be loading her back up again. And that is the floating turquoise on the inside, ×2. Louisiana Bayou scraped on the rim. So Butterkeeper. But yes, I've ordered a new maker's mark. It's come, and all of my pieces that are ready to go in this kiln right away are all gonna have my new maker marks. I have two different ones depending on the size of the piece. Okay, so this is another Butterkeeper. Okay, oh, success, thank you. Yeah, okay, oh, perfect, yes, okay. Okay, so this is Blue Rutile and Autumn Purple and Soft Red. So I've done this combo before and wasn't happy, but I'm really happy with this one. So Soft Red on the very top, I scrape like a band along the top, both the inside and the outside. Then on the inside here, I line this with Autumn Purple from Spectrum. And on the outside here, that is Blue Rutile ×2. I could have maybe gone a little bit heavier there, a little bit more on the bottom, but I'm still very happy with that. I like the way this plays. Same thing with the rim and the inside, that's Autumn Purple, so Spectrum's Autumn Purple. I did a little bit of Soft Red right in here, under the rim here and in this area, and then I did the Blue Rutile. See, when you do Blue Rutile lightly, it gets a little bit browner, so that's Blue Rutile here. And then that is also Blue Rutile, but heavier you get more of the blue. So if you go light, if you see brown, you went too light with it. But I think I'm very, very pleased with that. I think that will look really quite striking on someone's table this holiday season. Let's see, so this is the bottom. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, Lisa, I was trying your grotto, and yeah, I like it. Wow, I got a lot of run, but it didn't run off. So the lid is inside, we'll get to it. So I think I did have a little bit too much crystals here. So my sandstone is in a dipping, pouring format. And I did see that I had a lot of, I haven't used it for such a long time. So I poured, or I dipped and poured on the bottom here, sandstone. Top is Louisiana Bayou on the inside. And then this is a band of Celadon blooms. And then I did blobs of flux, sorry, not flux. Yeah, light flux on the top. Just little blobs there, here and there. So now I have a lid, but it's inside the kiln. I didn't fire it on the same shelf. So we're going to get to that shortly. Lots of magnets, and here you can come see, because I'm not going to go through them all, because this video would be like 10 hours long, and we don't want that. So lots of different magnets. Some of my tried, tested, and true glaze combos. Some things that I've never done before. Only one. Okay, only one stuck. Okay. So lots of different, I do just different. I just literally, you know, whatever I'm glazing, I will throw different glaze combos on. I know that's that Sunset Amaryllis, and that's that, whatchamacallit, holly green with the, oh my goodness, holly green with the texture kiwi fruit. Spectrum glaze on the top there. Oh, that is so pretty. I'm doing some wine glass charms, and oh, that looks so cute. Okay, so you know, from the holiday seasons, we're all having parties, so these will be sold in sets. And this is a little Santa. You'll see I've got a gazillion down there, and I have a million more I need to glaze. I used only the a stroke and coat on here, and wherever you're seeing it's just bare clay. So where there's no color, it's just bare clay. So that is Candy Apple Red, this is Cottontail, and the black is Tuxedo. Cherry Blossom, which is a Celadon, just to give Santa a little bit of a pinky nose. So I'm going to be selling them in sets, and I've got little rings that go on here for the wine glass charm. So when you're having a party, if you don't know what a wine glass charm, but you're having a party and multiple people, and you know, you got people hanging out and they can't remember which glass was theirs. Well, they'll know that they had Santa, and they know how to go back to Santa. So something you can pull out year after year, and it's a lineup I use all the time. Oh wow, oh my goodness. Ooh, okay. Okay, sorry, sidetracked. That is pretty gorgeous, and that shelf there is definitely a Sarah Walton pottery shelf right here. Oh wow. Okay. This is some kind of gorgeous. Okay, let me pull you back. I know. I'm just giddy. I can't help it. This is legitimately me. This is my personality for all to see. And I'm not doing anything. Oh my God. Okay, so there's my comb pack. The floor was a little bit cooler. That's interesting. So we had definitely a 5, 6, a little cooler on my 6 and 7. So I might have to check my relays and see what's going on. But okay, what do I pull up first? Okay, so that turned out so nice. Okay, Santa gnomes. So I was worried honestly, I woke up in the middle of the night and was like, I really hope the gnomes don't get covered. But this is my little Santa gnome mugs, and I did that red again, same red on speckled clay, and then this is clear. So these are transfers, and I put them on. The hearts are another transfer, the red heart, so I just added those. I will list them, which they are in on the screen. I cannot remember right now, but they turned out really well. So that's just a little mug, and it's clear. So then I just used the Pottery Supply House, they're clear, which I absolutely love. It's so shiny, and I have it in a dipping format, so I just go boop after I glaze, and I was worried it was going to run too much, but it didn't. And did I already do one of this? Shut the front door. I did. I did a blue one. I hope it didn't run too far. Oh no, it didn't. Okay. All right, there we are. Okay. I had visions of it running too far, but yeah, I have fun with when I put the transfers on, like, oh, that one went a bit far, but someone may still like it. Yes. Oh, too bad it went on his face. We'll see if somebody still likes it. I'll do things like that, put them upside down and just have a little fun. And even on the foot, I always think about it. And, you know, when someone's drinking, or, you know, they can see it. So that one is, oh my goodness. I know it's soft aqua, and I think it's soft aqua and floating turquoise, maybe? I should have done another red. I don't know why. I remember I was putting it on, and then I was like, why are you doing blue? And, but, I mean, it's pretty, but I wish I had done more in the red. But you know what? I have some more downstairs, and I'm going to do some more of this combo, because I'm really, really digging it, I think, for this time of year. So I have more mugs downstairs that need my attention. And then I did, the earthy one. That turned out nice, because I think I got a little nervous. Oh, that ran over his face, but I did some. So that is Winterwood and Light Flux. Winterwood and Light Flux are both MAYCO glazes. So I did a little earthier, and the clear is on the inside. So that's just the clear poured on the inside, and then I did the Winterwood Light Flux down about, I don't know, maybe a ½ inch down, and same thing on the outside. So got a couple of those. All the bottoms need to get sanded. Oh, I'm so relieved. Oh, you don't know, the pressure has gone, because I was really stressed out about this kiln load. Okay. There's another grotto, Lisa. I think I just used a little bit too much of the sandstone, but you know what? Someone's going to like that. It's got this earthiness. So this is going to be an oil bottle. I've got some really nice stoppers to go in there. Louisiana Bayou. I probably could have used a little bit more, or maybe had it got a little hotter, because remember, this shelf only got to like cone 5. So if I had, maybe if it got up to the cone 6, I would have got more running. So maybe I'll pop this back in. I'm afraid to do it right now because I might just wait and see if somebody likes it like this. And if they don't, then I will pop it in because I don't want to not have a little oil bottle. I've got a few, but you know, every little bit counts right now at this time of year. So I'm going to leave that one and try refiring it. And that's probably why these pinks are so vivid, is because they, oh, okay, perfect. Wow. Okay, so that is the lid for my butter keeper with the tapenade. And oh, let's get rid of the aluminum hydrate. Tapenade and the Morning Glory. Perfect fit. Perfect. Yes, yes, yes. Same detail on the top. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you, kiln gods. Thank you, kiln gods. Thank you. Oh, okay. And then this is the lid. That's just Louisiana Bayou. With my lid for my grotto. Oh, perfect fit. There we are, too. So that is the grotto salt cellar. I think that's going to be real. I'm going to make lots of these. I really like this going forward. That's going to be a lineup in my work. I got some mugs down here. All right, so nothing more. Oh, that one ran a lot. Oh, and okay, well, I could probably grind that. I should have raised it. I should have known because, you know, soft white and soft red, they like to run. So I will be doing a lot of grinding on this one. I will be pulling out my grinding wheel as well as my Dremel in order to get this one up to par. It's clear on the inside, and I'll put a nice little oil stopper on top. So that one needs a little grinding. But as you know, I'm trying to do some sets of things. So you've got, like, you know, the same sort of glaze combos, especially when someone comes in and they're looking at something, they're like, oh, I really love that. And then you have a selection. Oh, okay, yes. I'm going to be doing that. I really, 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 really like this combo. So Firebrick Red with lots of MAYCO Flux, and then on the bottom this is Honey Flux and River Birch. So 2 Honey Flux, 1 River Birch, just to lighten it up. I prefer a little bit more of the brown speckling, so I'm going to probably do 1 Honey Flux and 2 River Birch next time. And if you didn't know, Honey Flux is the base of River Birch, and I love both of the glazes, but I was trying it. You know, a lot of other potters out there are using less, but I want a few more of the speckles than I'm getting right now. Yeah, that's gonna be another little oil bottle with a little indent. So nothing too big. All right, nose is running, but it's not really cold out. Okay, so let's cross our fingers. Oh yeah, that worked. Okay. Yes, yes. So this is, 2, okay, good. It worked out. So you asked, you're getting more pinks. All right, so the Flex Blossom on the bottom, and then I did soft red on the top. I did Flex Blossom on the inside, and then the dots, I did dots of reactive red, and even on the handle. Those are just, literally did dots going down the handle, and it ran, and it just blends. The kiln makes it all ooey gooey gorgeous. So you know me and pinks, you know, it's my jam. And a couple of the stores are asking, Sarah, bring more pinks, so more pinks are coming. All right, this is a glaze combo I've not done for a little bit, but it's still one of my favorites. And it's clear on the bottom. So this is Pottery Supply House. They're clear on the bottom. So after I do the top, I just dunk the bottom in. Flex Blossom on the inside. AMACO's Flex Blossom ×2. AMACO Flex Blossom ×2. MAYCO's Amaryllis ×1. And then another coat of Flex Blossom on over top of the Amaryllis. And you get this gorgeous combo. It's beautiful on white clay. So this is the B mix. It's also really, really nice on speckle clay. So yes, some more of this. Finally, I got a ton of ones that need glazing. So downstairs, got to get the kiln running right away. All right. Oh, okay. All right, try, tested, true, and in love. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Beep. So, all right, you know how much I've been loving the Spectrum glazes and their new floating glazes, and you know how much I love my ginger, amaryllis, or some sort of, I've been playing around with the different combinations of, you know, ginger on the top, followed by, you know, one of the Spectrum glazes, whether it is Louisiana Bayou or floating turquoise, or I've done this even now with cactus. I've done it with so many different glaze combos. Bougainvillea, which is absolutely stunning. This is Sunrise on the bottom, and then I did blobs of amaryllis, and that is quite striking. So nice combo. So it's a little bit more like just a little bit more orange or coral in the Sunrise rather than the hot pink of the Bougainvillea, and quite gorge. And let's see, lots and lots of little, let me just bring up a selection of the ones that I've got in here so far. I think that's all of them. So these are all the different wine glass that I'll put in a collection or a set. So I've got a little snowflake, a little snowman, a little, whatchamacallit, so you can see my new stamp. Yeah, there, my new maker's mark. There it is. Let's get it upright for you. That's one of them. I have another larger one, so Sarah Walton Pottery. And so yes, so the red is the same red I said earlier. Candy apple red, black is tuxedo, white is cottontail, and same here. And then I just got my high fire wire. Got a little grinding to do on some of them, so they will be put in little sets. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to do them in sets of 2 or 4. I think I might do 2. Tell me what you think. Should I do them in 2s or 4s? It's been a minute since I've been able to thank you guys for supporting me on this journey with my Buy Me a Coffee link. So thank you so much. So many of you have actually been sending me additional love and support, and I just want to give some shout outs. Laura, she did a super thanks in one of my videos. Thank you, Laura. That was incredible. Annette, all the way from Norway. Annette wanted to buy me some glazes, so she sent me $30 Canadian in glazes, money for me to buy some glazes. Thank you. That was so kind of you. She went out of her way. She asked me to set up a PayPal me account so that she could do that. So thank you, Annette. So Melanie bought me 5 coffees. Thank you, Melanie. Tegan bought me 5 coffees. Thank you, Tegan. Tegan is all the way, I think, in New Zealand. So thank you again, Tegan. Lisa bought me a coffee. Natalie bought me a coffee. Debbie bought me 3 coffees. Susan bought me 5 coffees, and Terry bought me 5 coffees. So honestly, guys, all of these things, the money, it does help support this journey and helps me bring content to you. So I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free, and don't forget to hit the notification bell, because I'll get a comment, how come I'm not hearing, you know, when you're going up, going live or uploading a video? That's because you didn't hit the notification bell. And make sure you turn on that your phone is able to actually notify you, that you got to allow that in the back end. But anyways, with that said, follow me on Instagram, because I also will put it in my story that I'm going to be uploading a video, and I do links. I try to make it very easy that you're able to connect or see my videos. And if you have already joined my community, thank you. I appreciate it. You're helping me get where, you know, my 10,000. I am shooting for 10,000. I am so close. Please consider, if you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button so that you can help me get there. And it also helps the algorithm push it out to more people. Don't be afraid to say hello. Just, you know, hi, what part of the world you're watching me from. I can't believe this community. It's amazing. I have people all over the world, and it's growing, and you guys are awesome. So until next time, bye for now. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It's free. Come on now. Who doesn't like free? And don't forget to like it. It means the world to me. And while you're at it, don't be shy. Leave a comment. I love hearing from you. Thanks for watching.